Hippolytus, a drama written by the ancient Greek playwright Euripides, premiered at the City Dionysia festival in Athens in 428 BCE, where it earned the top spot in the playwriting competition. The play centers around the mythological figure Hippolytus, son of the renowned hero Theseus, known for his exploits in slaying the Minotaur. However, Theseus has fallen from his previous esteemed status. Euripides had previously written a play titled Hippolytus Calyptomenos, which also dealt with the same myth, but has unfortunately been lost. To differentiate between the two versions, this particular rendition is often referred to as Hippolytus Stephanophoros. Similar to many Greek myths, Hippolytus portrays the gods as exhibiting human-like qualities, including jealousy and a propensity for revenge. The play delves into themes such as love, purity, human morality, and the corruption that can arise from envy and trivial human concerns. The dichotomy of human nature is accentuated by the presence of Aphrodite, symbolizing love, and Artemis, representing chastity and clear-headed thinking. As a classic Greek tragedy, Hippolytus continues to be widely studied in the field of classical literature, analyzed by experts of ancient Greece. However, it is seldom performed on stage in contemporary times. The setting of the play is Troezen, a coastal town in the Peloponnese region of Greece, where Theseus, the king of Athens, is currently in self-imposed exile. Theseus exiled himself as penance for the murder of a local king and his sons. Hippolytus, Theseus's son, is the result of Theseus's abduction and violation of Hippolyta, the queen of the Amazons. Hippolytus has received rigorous combat training from Pythius, the king of Troezen, since his youth. As the play unfolds, Aphrodite, the goddess of love, reveals to the audience that Hippolytus has taken a vow of chastity and refuses to worship her. Instead, he pays homage to Artemis, the goddess of the hunt. This enrages Aphrodite, and she begins devising a plan for revenge against Hippolytus. When Hippolytus made a visit to Athens 2 years prior, Aphrodite initiated her vengeful scheme by manipulating Phaedra, Hippolytus' stepmother, into falling deeply in love with him. Hippolytus and his followers devoutly worship a statue of Artemis, considering her a pure and virtuous goddess who remains unaffected by human desires. Despite a servant's warning about angering Aphrodite, Hippolytus dismisses the concerns with a laugh. The Greek chorus, composed of young married women from Troezen, enters the scene and sings about Phaedra, the wife of Theseus, who has been suffering from sleeplessness and loss of appetite for 3 days. When Phaedra enters accompanied by a nurse, her illness becomes evident. Although initially reluctant to confess the cause, she finally admits that she is lovesick for Hippolytus. Both the nurse and the chorus are taken aback by this revelation. Phaedra expresses her intention to starve herself to death rather than break her marital vows. The nurse, however, assures her that there is no need for such extreme measures as she possesses a magical charm that can cure her. Secretly, the nurse reveals her true intentions to the audience. After visiting Hippolytus and extracting a promise of secrecy, she discloses Phaedra's infatuation and subtly suggests that he consider fulfilling her desires. In response, Hippolytus erupts in fury and threatens to expose the nurse's scheming to Theseus upon his return from exile. Hearing this, Phaedra realizes the dire situation she finds herself in with no apparent way out. She binds the chorus to secrecy and retreats to her chamber, where she takes her own life by hanging herself. Upon Theseus' return, he discovers Phaedra's lifeless body. Since she had sworn the chorus to silence, they are unable to disclose the true reason behind her suicide. Theseus finds a letter upon her body, falsely claiming that she was raped by Hippolytus. Consumed by anger, Theseus forces Hippolytus to choose between death and exile. Desperate for a resolution, Theseus invokes the aid of his father, Poseidon, who has granted him 3 wishes. Hippolytus vehemently denies any wrongdoing, but the vow of secrecy prevents him from revealing the truth. The forged letter serves as conclusive evidence for Theseus, leading to Hippolytus' exile, while the chorus mourns his fate. A messenger arrives and recounts a horrific scene to Theseus. As Hippolytus prepared to leave the kingdom in his chariot, a monstrous bull emerged from the sea, frightening the horses. The panicked horses ran off the cliffs, causing the chariot to crash against the rocks. Hippolytus was dragged behind, sustaining severe injuries. Despite the messenger's insistence on Hippolytus' innocence, Theseus refuses to believe him, rejoicing in his son's impending demise. However, Artemis appears in a rage, condemning Theseus for unjustly causing his son's death. She exposes the truth, revealing that Hippolytus was framed and Phaedra lied. Theseus is shattered by this revelation as Hippolytus is brought in, battered and broken. On the brink of death, Hippolytus forgives his father in the final moments of the play. They bid each other farewell as Hippolytus succumbs to his injuries, and the curtain falls. Euripides, alongside Aeschylus, Sophocles, and Euphorion, is regarded as one of the prominent tragedians of classical Athens. Although he is believed to have written over 90 plays in his lifetime, only 19 have survived. His works have had a profound influence on later Greek playwrights, including Homer. Known for pioneering dramatic innovations, Euripides is renowned for iconic tragedies such as Medea and Electra. I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like if you did and be sure to subscribe. Thank you.